you see him broken hearted, then it's safe to say I did that. Take a look at all this body, I don't need to get my lick back. I know you hate that, getting fine is my get back. Once you leave, ain't no spin back. If it hurts, and that's
Greetings, everyone. Welcome, BACK. Welcome back to Divine Time. I am Queen Nefertiti, my aunt, better known as Billie Jean. So I hope everyone had a fabulous day. If not, guess what? We're going to inhale and exhale and release some negative energy. So on the count of 3, we're going to inhale through our nose and we're going to exhale through our mouth. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And let it all go. Let it all go. So to the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the team. To everyone that has subscribed to the channel, thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for being a part of this beautiful, growing channel. Every day is different. Every day is another chance to level up. Another day to face challenges. Another day for growth. Another day to get in the gym. Another day to level up. Yes. So today is Friday. This is going to be our Friday tarot card read. If you know you had one of them days that it was time for you to get in the gym, time for you to, upload some great skills, time for you to channel in and see where you have grown. I hope you have met every challenge with great energy. Yes, because it's late for some of us, and we're taking it down. So doing a reflection of today, if you didn't have any challenges today, maybe you have some tomorrow. But remember, we are just like Neo in the Matrix. That what came against you is going to make you strong, build your character. It's going to build your skills. So where you were slacking last year, a year before last, so wherever you were slacking, you should be able to see some growth. And sometimes growth is not overnight. So when you are met with challenges, great debates, any kind of challenges that come to, change you back to an old way, taking away your green pill to wake up. So now that you have stepped into your divine power, you are on your divine journey, and you have to put in the work, chosen ones. We have to keep going further and further on our journey. And the ones that are behind, they are left behind. But again, those are your stepping stones. So use them as great tools. Great tools. So sometimes when you're not, beating that challenge because maybe you got a little frustrated, don't do it. Don't get frustrated. Shake your head, nod it off, give thanks, and keep moving. So this way you are able to go into a better challenge so you can move on upper in your life. Yes. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, do so. Tap the bell so you can get your notification each and every time that I post a video. This is our tarot card inspirational channel. Inspiration means to give somebody a word of comfort, to uplift, to build, to take someone higher, to build confidence, right? So if you're looking on this channel and looking for, maybe, me not giving words of encouragement to chosen ones, you might be on the wrong channel if you're not chosen. Because the chosen ones do have to go through challenges, go through disappointment, go through heartbreak, go through things in life that other people don't want to go through. They settle for second best. So while we are leveling up, this is our inspirational channel to let you know that you're not the only one that's growing. You're not the only one that's changing. You're not the only one that's taking it up to a higher level. When they say new levels, new devils, so some of you got new devils added to your team, like in the Matrix. Neo had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they multiplied. But he kept elevating. And that's the same way with us chosen ones. We're going to keep elevating, keep getting stronger, keep moving, and keep thinking about how we should appreciate. I ain't say sit down and eat with them, but how we should really appreciate our haters. Appreciate them. So if you just got a new hater to your team or 2 haters to your team, appreciate your haters. Appreciate them. Don't give them no flowers, though. Just say, Lord, thank you. Because I know this is building my character. I know this is bringing me my great wealth. I know this test is helping me get to the higher best version of myself. So thank the haters. Thank you, haters. You know, we give great thanks and appreciation to our ancestors as well. To our spirit team, our spirit guides, my kings, queens, and pharaohs in my bloodline and your bloodline as well. As we are going up higher, as I say, a lot of people was going without jobs this week. A lot of people was going out, you know, not knowing how they was going to pay their bills this week. But let's learn how to take these challenges and use them. Take these challenges and learn how to work your skills. You know, work them. It's not the first time people was laid off. It might be the first time it's been this large amount. But people, we have to bounce back. We have to be able to look beyond some of the things that's trying to distract us. Because some of us want to say that this is the end time. Some of us want to say that we don't know what to do. Some of us want to say that we need extra help. And a lot of times that's correct. But that still does not hold you back, chosen ones, because you know what to do when you go within yourself. So we're going to pull a wisdom card tonight. Holy Spirit, to give me a word for the chosen ones, to collect the star seed, as we are changing, as we are elevating, as we are changing from the lack mindset of what's going on. Let's not be distracted of what's going on around us. Because that was trying to distract you. They already distracted. They already at the bottom. Because if they was where they're supposed to be in life, they would be focused on themselves. So that's why I said sometimes just thank your haters. Because you wouldn't even know where your haters was at if they wasn't focused on you. So that's your cheerleaders. That's the cheerleaders. So when people stop focusing on you, we might have to double check ourselves. Maybe it's something we're not doing right. If people are not going around trying to scandalize you, bring down your reputation, maybe we have to check ourselves. Maybe we have to figure out, you know, what's going on. Where the haters at? Because they say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So if nobody not trying to outdo you, then we might need to pep up our game. If nobody's not talking about you, you might need to try to pepper your game, chosen ones. Those are motivators. They got to have a job. So give them a job. Make sure they do their job well. That means you do what's best for you. Keep loving yourself. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep promoting your business. Keep writing your books. Keep doing whatever you want to do in life. Keep being that number one mom. Keep being that number one dad. Focus on you in these times while they say we're waiting on the rapture. Lift yourself up higher. So your haters can keep looking and they can keep motivating you. So if they stop talking, then there's something going wrong. And we don't want that. We want to give the haters something to talk about. Because you know, when you are too happy and too, to yourself, haters don't like that because they know that you are tapped in to spirit. But if you communing with your haters, you spend too much time talking with your haters. Something wrong. Something wrong. Don't do that. Separate yourself. That's what the Bible said. How can two walk together except they agree? Except they agree. Now, when they're walking together and they're not bringing anything that's going to uplift anyone, that's going to be a higher price like mine, they're not doing the right thing. But when you separate yourself and get with the right company, you can talk about great things and move that negative energy, that exhale, away from you. Because 9 out of 10, when you are doing what you're supposed to do and you're around the right company, even if somebody put a doubt in your mind, that right company going to tell you, that was all worked out for your good, right? That came to balance you out, right? That enemy came to let you know that you are very important, right? When somebody tried to distract you, it's because they know who you are. So don't be distracted by your haters. Haters are your motivators. Haters say you got it going on. Holy Spirit, can we get a card, please? Protect my energy. Protect the ones that's listening to my words, coming out my mouth, out of my throat chakra, coming out my Christ-like mind. What you want them to... Oh, thank you. Okay, we got the thinker. No, this says why. It's not in the upright. It's not in the upright. It's not in the upright. Because people want to know why. How you do it. Why you so blessed. Why you so caught up in the rapture of LOVE, yourself. They want to know why. They feel like, they house tore from the floor up and they have a lot of drama. They feel like you should listen to their drama. So they want to know, why are you at peace with yourself, chosen ones? They want to know that. They don't understand. They can't comprehend. They're not tapped in. So when they're not tapped in, of course they're going to be lurking, and they want to know, what are you doing and why are you doing it? Why you choose to separate yourself? Don't you want to be a part of the drama? Don't you want to be on the haters team? They want to know, why are you having so much peace in your life without them? They want to know why. Because if it was in the upright, they would have had the why. They would have been curious and want to say, I want to be a better person. I want to study and work on myself. I choose to be a better person in this life. I choose not to have to be threatened about a rapture to get myself together. They will have more concerns about their own everyday life opportunities. But they're not. They're concerned about you. They want to know why you're doing it. Why you can't be a hater. Why you can't be a groupie. Why you can't be a follower. Because you're not made for that. You're like Neo in the Matrix. You're not programmed for that. You're not programmed for that. That's not what you came here for. You came to change lives for the better. You came to rectify things that you have done in a past life. You have come because it was your choice, your decision to do whatever you are doing right now. And some people came and got messed up. They got stuck in the matrix. They became a hater. They became a liar. They start picking up some of the things that God do not like. Gossip. They start picking up being a hater. They picked up envy and jealousy. They picked up these false doctrines, false, concepts of how they should live their life. They thought if they do it, nobody wouldn't find out. They thought if they can be fake and phony, nobody would find out. They felt like if they can take the pressure off their selves and have everyone looking at you like it was you, they felt like it'd be all right. They didn't think about karma. They didn't think about your spirit team. They didn't think about the Most High. They didn't think about the cautions that will happen from their actions. No, they did not. Because they're too focused on you, chosen ones. They're too focused on your light. They're too focused on your shine. They're too focused on your breath. Too focused on you. Too focused. And when they left behind the way these people are, they feel like it's their job, it's their duty to drag you back down. Doesn't that sound like the devil? Doesn't that sound like the Matrix? But Neil kept moving, just like you are, chosen ones. When you see people trying to pull you back in your old toxic ways, and it's not working, but you see how they try to do it. You see how they try to make you mad and upset, but they can say, I told you so. You see how they try to gang stalk you and get their little flying monkeys to do the same tactics that they have been doing for years. But the flying monkeys don't know. They just doing what somebody told them to do, right? They just doing what somebody told them to do. So they like being used. They're a flying monkey. So when they run around doing this and that, they feel like they're doing what the wicked witch told them to do. And not knowing they're being used. But again, the Bible said, how can two walk together except they agree? So the flying monkeys have to agree. They have to walk on this path of let's tear this person down. They have to have that one mind set on how can we bring this person down that's shining the light that God gave them to shine. How are we going to tear them down? How are we going to set them up? How are we going to try to place delusion in other people's mind to see them in a negative way? So that's what your enemy works on. That's why they had this card upside down. Why? Because they couldn't read the book. They couldn't understand the book. So they want to question why you doing what you're doing and it's working so well, so how can they stop you? But you can't be stopped. Or you can't be blocked. Can't be either one. But you do have your flying monkeys that try to do it. That's their journey. That's what they chose to do. Okay, Spirit, thank you for that beautiful card. Let's get another card, please. We're going to talk about this flying monkey. And somebody want to know why you keep going, why you keep shining, why you keep living your beautiful life, why you still blessed, why you still healing your body. Even while the world is going topsy-turvy upside down. Thank you for this card. We have a yang card. It could be a male energy around you. And then again, it could be a female just walking in the male energy. Because while you are starting your brand new life, your journey, I say brand new because every, like a quarter review, you always changing. Either your style, either something inside your eating habits. You're always changing your sleep patterns. You're always changing, adjusting, moving the energy around. You're not stuck. But when you have people that's stuck, they don't know. They think they're doing what's right. Because when they went to Sunday school, they missed a class or two. When it said, touch not my prophet. Touch not my anointed. And do my prophet no harm. But they want to say who the prophet is because I forgot. They thought they was Jesus. They thought they was Yeshua. They thought they was Joshua. They thought they was the Most High. They thought they was your spirit team. So when Spirit said, do not touch my anointed, do my prophet no harm, they were, oh, no, not that one. They listen at tarot. Oh, they read tarot cards. But see, it's all right if they backbite, try to sit people up, plot and plan, try to make people miss out. It's all right for them to do that, right? The God they serve is pleased with that. Long as they're doing something destructive, their God is pleased with that. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. So while you have these cheerleaders that's doing the most, keep doing you, boo. Keep doing you. They're doing their part. And you doing your part. So like I said, it could be a male energy trying to block your prosperity. But they can't block it. They can't. These people try to set you up. They try to scandalize your name. They try to talk to people about you that don't even know you. Then went online and said things about you. These people that did the most. And when you're still growing and still going, Spirit is like, that's your stepping stone. That's your stepping stone. When they portrayed Yeshua, he just looked and kept going. And still asking questions when they was looking for him. Who do men say I am? Chosen one. So when people looking for you and they be like, dang, is that the one they said that did all that? They look mighty happy over there. And see, when they have to keep up coming with more lies and try to get more people to see it their way or no way. Try to get you out of character so they can build a case. But see, you're supposed to be blind to it. But the flying monkeys, they see it. They love it. Because you know their house is jacked up from the floor up. So when you have people in this energy of not being happy, they want to sabotage you or have you to self-sabotage yourself. But they can say, yeah, I told you so. I told you they wasn't no good. I told you they wasn't righteous. I told you they wasn't holy. I told you they was fake. See, they want to have a reason to call you these names, chosen ones. That's why they constantly do it over and over and over again. These little tricks. Gathering up more flying monkeys. When people can't even celebrate themselves, how do you think they're going to celebrate you, chosen ones? They're not. Those are cheerleaders. Those are your cheerleaders. And we see them as such. The Bible says your enemies. So if the Bible's not lying on your enemies, those are your enemies. And God do not honor your enemies. Because God said, I will prepare a table for you before your enemies. These people can't sit at the table with you. They're not supposed to sit with you. They're not on a level to sit with you because the table God prepared is just for you. And if you didn't have no enemies, how can we even fulfill that prophecy? So we have to embrace our enemies. Yes, I see you. Hello. Please move on. And, check you another hour or two. Somebody want me to say that. My throat got kind of cloggy. But your enemies, they keep coming around every hour or two. They want to be known. They want to be seen. They want to see if they can push your button so they can say, I told you so. So they have to prove to everybody else that what they said about you is true. That you're cocky, you're rude, you're disrespectful, that you have anger management problems. And some of these things people have said worse, chosen ones. They have said worse. And they be the main one provoking the issue all day long. But they just have to sit back and watch your table being spread, even with the flying monkeys. We are 23 minutes in, so if you have not subscribed to the channel, do so. This is our uplifting channel. So never TT, you talking about people. This is our uplifting motivation channel. Uplifting. Let you know whatever they did to you yesterday, they did to you today is not going to work. Because they are the ones that's going to see you sitting at your table with your feast going on. We're not here to celebrate your enemies. We're not here to celebrate your haters. We're not here to celebrate them. We just thank God for them. Because that lets you know you're going in the right direction. Because you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So let's get a clarifier. No, we're not going to get a clarifier. We're going to get a card from our oracle deck, and then we'll get a clarifier. Thank you, Spirit. The Temperance. The temperance is because you know how to seek balance in your life. You know what to do. You know how to make the right judgment. You know how to let things go and balance it out. You can say, and keep moving. Or don't say nothing at all and keep moving. You know how to balance the situation. You know how to deal with different forces that come against you. Come on now. You know how to do like Yeshua did when the storm was raging and they ran down there and was telling Yeshua, wake up, we about to lose the boat, we about to sink. Yeshua just got on up like it wasn't nothing. Because he know how to handle the situation. Because he know how to balance it out. And that's you. You're the one that create balance in your life. Nobody else. We don't do everybody. We take care of our own self, our own needs, chosen ones. You ain't got no business over there. If somebody not even working on themselves, you over there dedicating your life trying to get them straight. They're not going to hear you. Because number one, they focus on you. You're not going to go over there trying to pour your cup in somebody else's wine glass because they're not worried about their own cup. That's why it's empty. They didn't pour it to themselves. So you're going to keep pouring into yourself. So while Joshua got up like it wasn't nothing wrong, got up like it wasn't nothing wrong, let's say something to the storm to make it stop. And that's just how we do, chosen ones. When the sea of life is raging, these flying monkeys, they on their job. All you have to do is speak a word, not to them, to the situation. Speak a word and calm it by saying, Lord, thank you. Thank you for my haters. I hope they enjoy watching the show when we have that big old sit down. While the table being spread, I hope they enjoy to watch it. So speak to it. Lord, I thank you for it. Confirmation. The water just went in the ice machine. And I'm talking about the water. But see, that's just how God works, y'all. That's just how God works. Confirmation. Just speak to the storm. When that enemy come up and them flying monkeys, just say, Lord, I thank you. Because I'm got to be doing something right. You have to be doing something right, moving in the right direction to have people come against you. Nobody's going to come against anyone that's not moving in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. Because you know how to, again, temperance. You know how to seek balance. You know how to calm the situation. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Yeshua. Hallelujah. Bless you. Bless me. Thank you. Bless my ancestors for watching over. So when you know how to calm the atmosphere, you ain't got to run. You ain't got to hide. All you got to do is do your part. Keep being you. Keep loving yourself. One more card, Spirit. This is God Clarified Deck. What you want the chosen ones to know, then we're going to close this out. Again, thank each and every one for listening. If you did stay to the end of this video, leave me a comment in the box below and saying, yes, Nefertiti, I calm the atmosphere in my life. No one else. You're loving on yourself. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do so, subscribe too. This is a growing channel. You know, times is changing. People getting ready for the rapture. Selling houses, cars, giving away money, doing the most. And I don't want to talk bad about people because we should always, every day, be striving to be the best version of ourselves. Just striving. But selling stuff, where the money going? Where the money going if people selling cars and houses and stuff? Where the money going? You know, so maybe this was an eye-awakener for some of us, chosen ones. Maybe it was an eye-awakener to know to be on your P's and Q's every day and let the haters keep giving you that reassurance that you are leveling up. And that way, when somebody say, oh, Jesus come tomorrow, you ain't got to, oh, let me get myself ready. Let me get myself together. Every day, every second, the enemy is always throwing them flying monkeys at you. Every day, every second is a great opportunity to say, Lord, thank you. Because I know it's working out for my good. Thank you, Spirit. I know y'all got my back. Thank you, karma. Because they're going to get it every time they come against me. Because you cannot come against a righteous person and not get karma. And those enemies act like they don't know it. Oh, they got to be doing something wrong. Are you finally trying to find something wrong? Chosen ones, are they trying to find something wrong in your life? They are out of line. Trying to find fault or cause fault in your life. They still going to get the karma because that's still cause and effect. They don't understand. That's why they have that Y upside down. They don't understand. Okay, Spirit, come on. Give me a card, please. What you want the chosen ones to know? The star seeds. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment in the box below. Also, leave me a thumbs up. Share the video. Help someone else. Because like I said, a lot of people losing their jobs. People need inspirational word. Even if they chosen and lost their job, still need an inspirational word. Even me, Nefertiti, my aunt, I need an inspirational word. I love an inspirational word. And this card say, identify and remove toxic people around you. I just said that. Move these people from around you. Again, how can two walk together except they agree? How? Can't do it. If you're walking around with a negative person and you chosen, you spiritual, you enlightened, you holy, hallelujah, shouting all across the church, laying hands on the sick. It ain't no way you all this. Yasha, humba. And you around here cuddled up with somebody talking about, let's see how we can tear them down. Let's go around here and gossip about them. Let's see what they doing. See, they got left behind in that Christ-like consciousness. So when this card say identify, you see them? What kind of energy they have? Energy check. What's coming out their mouth? Where's their body language? Where their mindset at? Identify. When you see that, it says and remove toxic people around you. Chosen ones. So this message can't be for you, but it's letting you know anyway, because this is a card, that if you have anybody toxic in your environment, I don't know, might be somebody you just met. People can talk a good game. Sometimes action speaks louder than words. A lot of time, action speaks louder than words. So when you're watching and identifying, move away from them if they're not on your level. If they are a hater, if they are an enemy, if they have envy, jealousy, any of the spirits that are not of God, let them go. Don't let them hold you back. Because when God prepared a table, it's not for your enemies. It's only for them to watch. But the table is going to be spread just for you. And again, I'm Queen Nefertiti, my aunt. Our first card was why upside down. They don't understand why you doing what you do. They can have some male energy. They want to stop and block. But baby, it's going to flow. Your money, baby, it's going to flow. And you have the temperance. Balance out your life. Balance out your atmosphere. When they come with that identified and it's not the right atmosphere, the right energy, and the atmosphere is like chaotic, release them people from your life. I'm Queen Nefertiti Mai. Again, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support in advance. And I'll check you chosen ones on the next video. Peace and blessings.